Steve Phillips from MLB Network is joining us. Steve, I'm running out of superlatives to describe this 22-year-old pitcher. What is it about Trey Yesavage that makes him so good?
Well, the poise is certainly there, and we saw that in game one, even when he struggled, the fact that he battled through 4 innings and did such an exceptional job to keep them in the game was a real credit to him. But in game 5, it was his splitter. He went back to being who he is as a pitcher. He got away from his strength in game 1. He didn't throw the splitter to the Dodgers hitters, and he was going mostly with the fastball and slider. He needs to use all 3 pitches, and in game 5, that splitter was so effective. Now, he still got more swings and misses on the slider, but because he had the split working, it made the slider that much better. Kept hitters off balance the entire game. He made one mistake to Kike Hernandez that he hit the home run. But beyond that, this kid was in complete control of the game. And the fact that he gets the double play to get out of that 7th inning and the crowd goes crazy, Vladimir Guerrero screaming at first base, Yesavage screaming, walking off the mound. The energy was there. It was an extraordinary performance from this young man. And, I mean, it's the stuff legends are made of.
It's absolutely true. Honestly, one of the greatest pitching performances in the history of this franchise, and we've seen a lot of them. And before Yesavage even threw a pitch, Steve, this team was out front thanks to Davis Schneider's home run and Vladdy Guerrero's home run. Those 2 home runs, how important were they to allow Yesavage to really settle into this game?
Yeah, the first time that the first 2 hitters for a team went back-to-back home runs in the World Series history. So that was clearly important. But setting the tone, giving him some margin for error, allowing him to say, I'm going to go ahead and be aggressive on Ohtani right out of the gate. Because you know what? If he hits home runs against me, it's going to be okay. We are going to end up with a lead overall. But I think setting the tone, the other thing I really liked was the plan of attack. Blake Snell said he needed to establish his fastball. Okay, well, then I'm going to look for your fastball. And Davis Schneider ambushes him on the first pitch, and 53% of the time, Blake Snell throws first pitch fastballs. The Blue Jays hitter knew it. They looked for it and took advantage. Then, I don't know why, but after giving up the home run to Schneider on the first pitch, he throws the fastball to Vladdy for a strike. Then he comes right back with another fastball, and Vladdy knocks it out of the ballpark, and it's 2-0 at that point, really setting the tone for the Jays that they were coming out of the gate, and everybody who said, well, Snell's going to shut them down, he's going to make an adjustment, he'll be better. They made a statement, and I think it carried through the number of great quality at-bats they had. Yesavage with the strikeouts. He struck out every one of the Dodgers hitters during the course of the game. It was just a well-played game all around.
So we know, like, the Jays are dominating the strikeouts. They're dominating the home runs. It's the little things, too, right, Steve? The defense, the base running. How much pressure does it put on the Dodgers that the Jays rarely make a mistake that will hurt themselves?
Oh, 100%. I mean, the reality is when you play the Toronto Blue Jays, you have to beat them. They are not going to beat themselves. They're not going to make mistakes giving up extra bases, extra base runners, and extra outs during the course of the game. They've gone 10 straight playoff games without making an error, the Blue Jays have. 10 straight playoff games without making an error. Then you think about even the game today. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in Game 5 made an outstanding play on a feed, perfect feed to the pitcher covering first base. Then Addison Barger, the diving play in right field. In contrast to the ball that Dalton Varsho hit down the right field line, that Teoscar Hernandez played into a triple. They also had another play, a ground ball to Mookie Betts, that he couldn't get the feed to second base. It was a double play ball. They couldn't make the double play. And at the end of the 7th inning, the double play of the Blue Jays' turn was as crisp as you are ever going to see. And I think it's those little things. The idea of getting a run around, he gets the second on a wild pitch. They advance into third base, sacrifice fly, getting the run in. The little things, the team offense, the team defense, the keys to backing up what's been good pitching and some power hitting.
Jays have a chance to win the World Series Friday night, Steve. It's a rematch of the Game 2 pitching matchup. What are you expecting in that game?
Well, I think the Blue Jays have their work cut out for them. There's no question. I mean, Yamamoto could have shut down the 1927 Yankees. He was that good in Game 2. He was. Nobody was going to hit him. This wasn't the Blue Jays not doing their job. This was Yamamoto just absolutely dominating, and that can happen. But rarely do we see guys go back-to-back with those kinds of outings. He will make mistakes. They have to wait him out. They have to lay off the split at the bottom of the zone and the fastball up and out of the zone. They've got to force him back in. And when he does make that mistake, which they're so good at doing, the Jays, they've got to take advantage of it. Aggressive on the bases advance runners, take advantage of every scoring opportunity that you get, because you probably won't get a lot. And the other thing to know, Dave Roberts does not like his bullpen. Yamamoto is going to be in there until his arm falls off, it seems like, because they don't have any trust there. And so you have to wear him down, get him fatigued, and understand Roberts is going to leave him in the game. And later in the game is where that vulnerability may come in. They've got to keep it close and take advantage late.
Terrific job as always, Steve Phillips, our baseball insider.